Hi my Stampin' friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com and I'd just like to start by welcoming you into the new year. Happy New Year to you all. Hope you had a fabulous Christmas and got lots of things from Santa. So today we start a new year, and what better way than to start with some calendars, some little desk calendars. And I made these little desk calendars for lots of my colleagues at work before Christmas, and they have absolutely loved them. And so I thought I would share how I made them with you today, since as you might wish to make some for your colleagues too. So they're very simple to make, couldn't be easier. Easy peasy, but I would just like to quickly show you before I start, because these use the new products from the new catalogue, which starts from the 3rd of January 2018, the Stampin' Up catalogue, through to the 31st of March, and it's called Celebration. And why is it called Celebration? Because the new Spring and Summer catalogue comes out today, and it has lots and lots of new crafting products for the new year for you to craft your way through winter. There are lots of gorgeous things, and the thing that I love this year is that they've thought about the gentlemen in our lives, because we do so often forget about them. So let me just find the page where True Gentleman is. I had it earlier and now I've lost the blooming thing. It's here somewhere. Here it is. So that is where I took these papers from to make this, because I made them for males as well as females. So you could say for him and her. And this is the True Gentleman that I used, the designer papers, which are here. And they come in gorgeous colours of chocolate chip, crumb cake, crushed curry, night of navy, tranquil tide and berry vanilla. And they're very classy, very, very classy. You've got little glasses. Let's pull them out for you. So you've got little bow ties, and each side has got a different view. So if you don't want to go bow ties, well then you can go this side. So I think that they're really, really lovely for the gentlemen in our lives, with some quirky little shapes. And you get 12 sheets as per usual, by 12 by 12s. And I've stored mine in these Stampin' Up covers. And they're called True Gentleman Designer Series papers, and they coordinate with this stamp set here and a punch that punches out those quirky little shapes so that you can make lots of things for the men in your life. So that's those, and then they've got some gorgeous papers for her. And these this is just one selection of these gorgeous papers called Sweet Soiree. Ooh, Sweet Soiree. I love that, saying that. So these Sweet Soiree papers coordinate with a cake soiree, but on their own you can still do lots with them. As you can see, I've made my little calendar here with them. And they are all foiled with silver. On each sheet you can see gorgeous, gorgeous foiling, and you get 2 of each design. Look at those cakes, aren't they luscious? Absolutely luscious. And then this one here is still foiled, but I do love, that's Calypso Coral, and that is one of my favourite Stampin' Up colours. You get 2 of those, and if you don't like what's on one side, you're bound to like what's on the other. And this one is, what's it called? Old Olive with foiling. I love that, that's lovely. And if you don't like that, you've got that choice. So moving on, and that is what I used I am using today to make my calendars with, that one. Now, aren't they pretty? So, so pretty. So that is just a little sneak peek of the new products in the catalogue. And it comes with Celebration. Celebration means, where's my booklet? Celebration means that for every £45 you spend, you can choose a free product from this Celebration booklet. And there are lots to choose from. The more you spend, the more free products you get. So £90 means you choose 2. 135 you choose 3, and so on and so forth. So there are no limit to the amount of free products you can choose. If you do not wish to take advantage of that offer, then you may wish to join Stampin' Up. For £99 you can choose £130 worth of products from either the main catalogue or the new spring and summer one. You put those in your basket and then you get to choose 2 additional free stamp sets. That's up to a value of £90. How fantastic is that? So you're getting, in effect, £220 worth of products for £99. Fantastic offer. And even though you've joined, if you don't wish to buy any more products from Stampin' Up, that's fine. You don't have to. So that is the offers. Then if you wish to host a party, there are Stampin' rewards, which are described in this little brochure. So if you want to host a party, you can get a percentage of however many people in your party order some Stampin' Up products. So they are the 3 offers, and these are just some of the products that I've earned by spending £45. So this is Party Pandas, very cute little set. This is Epic Celebrations, great for young lads and, again, the men in our lives. Celebration Beautiful Peacock. I've seen some other demonstrators do some lovely things with this. So that's Beautiful Peacock, and this is called Amazing You. And I've made a beautiful card with this set. I wished I'd left it out now. But I haven't. But if you go on to artypapercrafters.com, you'll see my gorgeous card that I posted just before Christmas. So let's get on and make our calendars today, and that's quite enough waffling for today. So let's crack on and make our easy calendars, and they are so easy. Now, this idea was not completely my idea. I did see this on Pinterest, and I think it was Jan Brown of Jan B Cards who first posted it, but her size was slightly wider than mine. But I wanted mine to fit on a desk nice and snugly at work, wouldn't take up too much space, and it fits in between the legs of my computer at work, so that's fantastic. So, mine measures 9¼ inches by 4 3/4, which is 23 by 12 centimetres, and we're going to score it at 3 3/8, 6 3/4, 7 3/4, and 8 3/4, and in metric that is 8.5, 17, 19.5 and 22 centimetres. For our calendars, you will also need a piece of Whisper White cardstock, which measures 4½ by 3 inches, which is 11.5 by 7.5 centimetres, a piece of Sweet Soiree designer paper measuring 4 3/8 by 2 7/8, and in centimetres that's 11 by 7. And then I've got this little piece here, which measures 3 inches by 2 inches, which is in metric, that will be, let me get my ruler, which is 7.5 by 5. And our little calendar sits upon there. Now, I got these calendars from Amazon. They were very, very cheap. You can pick them up 10 or 20 at a time, however many you need, and they're very cheap. Right then, so we've done our scoring. That's easy peasy. We are just scoring it today on the long side. And so now we get our bone folder to do a bit of burnishing. So we start by folding this side up, and then turn it round and go the other way. Then you turn it back on itself, and then forward on itself. Whoops. And then I used wet glue for this. If you wish to use the double-sided tape, whatever you prefer. Holding it down, I just run my glue across the bottom edge, and then with one sharp action, down straight over the top, down it goes. And I just run my bone folder to make sure that that was good and stuck. And that sits like that on your desk. Couldn't be simpler. So now let's just do a bit of decorating. So we're going to put our pieces together. So I don't know why I put my glue away when I needed it. So run that along the outside edge there. I think I've gone a bit mental with the glue there. So pretty, these papers. I do like a bit of foiling. So lovely. So then I think that I will put that way up. Or will I have my flowers, my leaves hanging down? Yes, that goes there. So then we layer up. These don't have a pull-off tape, so stick that down, leaving a nice little border around the outside edge. So these calendars measure, in case you wish to know, because I'm sure that you do, these measure 2 7/8 by 1 7/8, which in metric is 7.3 by 4.8. Right then. Now we're going to layer it up onto our little stand. And we're just layering it with a beautiful border around the outside edge. Like that. Now I've made many of these, and it's personal choice whether you want to put your calendar here, in the middle, to that corner, whichever is your choice. But today I'm going to make this one, so we're going to put our calendar over here. So let's stick that on. And then we're going to punch out some flowers. So today there's no stamping involved, but if you have limited crafting supplies, I think that's brilliant, because then you can make these calendars. And I've just noticed a bit of glue on there and it's not happening, so I'm using this little rubber that gets it off. There we are. Right then, so now you can see on this one I used my Sweet and Sassy hearts and layered up the different colours to match my DSP. Love that. But today we are using, what are we using? The leaf punch from the Autumn Painted Harvest stamp set, and we're using the Pansy punch, and I'm using the Petite Petal punch, which it is retired now, but that's what I'm using today. And what did I forget to do? I forgot to get my card, didn't I? So let me just bobble off for 5 minutes and get some card. was very remiss of me, wasn't it? So let me just see what my colours were. Marina Mist, green, Marina Mist. And some green. Sorry about that. If I was organised, I'd be dangerous, wouldn't I? As they say. Right then. So, what we're going to do, we're going to have, this is Calypso Coral for our main flower. And then we're going to do Marina Mist for the little middle part. Like that. And then for the leaves, I've got Old Olive. And we're going to have 2 of those. Right, put those over there. So, for the bottom part, we're going to do some with this, and then I like to just push it up like that with my fingers to create that shape. And then I'm going to get my little foam pad, which came with some of my blocks, and then I'm going to put that in the middle and push down with my pokey tool. Can't remember what it's called at the moment, but I'll call it a pokey tool. Press down in the middle, and you can see that now you have a nice little flower that stands up. Gonna, with the little petite petals one, just push that down, and that pushes that up nicely. And then we're just going to give a bit of dimension by pulling up our leaves. Like that. That's it. So let's layer up our flower with some glue dots. And we'll lay that, when I can get the glue dot off my finger, we'll layer that in the middle of here, like that. And now I'm going to get, shall we have a gem today? Let's have a look at these. My little shapes. So have we got Calypso Coral? Yes, we have. I think, should we put one of those in the middle? Yes, I like it. So we're going to use one of those. Right then. So I'm using this, the largest of the round ones. Push that down into the centre and press nice and firmly. Whoops. Still keeping some dimension. Put that over here. And now we're going to layer this on, and I'm going to use a Stampin' dimensional for my little flower. Stand that up. And that's going there on the corner. And then for my leaves, I have just put a tiny bit of glue on the stems and whoops, push that under there at an angle, like that. Same with this one. And that is done. So let's move all this clutter out of the way, put the lid on my... So that is my little project for today. Let's pull you down so that you can see them a little bit closer, the finished result. So these are my little calendars for today. This is the little man's one, and you can see that I cut an extra piece of the DSP with the bows on to finish that one there. I thought that made it look quirky, and a simple little design which men tend to like, especially if they're putting it on a desk of work. So they are my designs for today. Don't forget to have a look at my blog to check out all about a celebration and the free products that you might earn, or the joining offer, which is truly amazing. £220 worth of products just for £99, and it's amazing. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll be back in a few days' time with another project. Until then, bye for now. Bye.